how's it going, buddy? After a week working out here and going back and working on stuff, and you probably didn't do anything during the week.
Well, let's see. Last Tuesday was Valentine's Day, so the one league was canceled, and then I played Thursday down in Palm Bay. I think I was pretty disappointed, but I think I've come talking to Dan after the game and during the game. I think I've realized that I'm putting too much pressure on myself. Like I think you've come and said that my swing is pretty good, and there's things to work on, but I think a lot of my game is mental right now because I feel like I have a lot of pressure at bat when I should be out there having fun. Like Tuesdays I'm out there having fun, and I think I do a lot better. For some reason I go out there Thursday feeling like I have to prove something.
Yeah, well, look, two things you said. You said, I think it's mental. Well, actually, to be honest with you, softball game is mental at the plate, okay? And one of the things my buddy said, Chip Krieger from New Jersey, he says, you got to believe, and that's true, you got to believe. And if you got pressure on anything, you don't want to get up there and say, I don't want to fail. That's the wrong attitude, because why is that the wrong attitude? It's negative. It's negative.
You already put in a negative thought.
Yeah, you don't want to, you just say, look, no matter if you do good or you do bad, the next bat is all new bat. You got to have, like my son Scott says, you got to have amnesia when you put, even in baseball, you certainly have to have amnesia. They failed 1 out of 3 times. A successful softball player should fail 1 out of 4. Fail 1 out of 4, not fail 3 out of 4 like a baseball player. You fail 2 out of 3 with baseball, you're a damn great hitter.
Right.
That's not the case in softball. That thing's only coming up miles an hour. But the other thing you said was the mental thing, and when you asked Dan for help. One thing I've always believed, and it's happened to me over the last 2 weeks, is that you need somebody on your team that knows you well enough that you go to them and say, hey, what am I doing wrong? If you go into you start doing stuff like popping up, or what am I doing wrong? I always had a guy on my team that I could talk to, and everybody on my team would have a guy that they could talk to, when they start to go bad. Dan, do you see that? Do you believe that?
I do believe that, and that's good advice. And it's not always easy to find that guy, but when you find him, use him.
Well, I think I told this in another video, but the one thing on a team, when you go bad, all of a sudden, the rest of the guys on that team are the hitting coach, because they'll come up to you. They want to tell you. You don't want those kind of guys. You want the guy that you can just talk to. Like Dave Reed and I, we played together for 25 years, and I could tell. I knew him. He knew me. Roger Wilt was another buddy of mine. He'd always bat behind me most of the time, and he'd say, "Keep your head down. Keep your head down now." It was like encouragement. He wasn't mocking me, but you need those people. You need those people periodically.
Yeah, like I said, I went into Thursday confident and trying some of the things that I worked out on here, like my stance close, stuff like that. And my first at bat, it took me right out of the game because I popped up to the catcher.
You think it too much.
And I got angry. I threw the bat, walked to the car, did a whole bunch.
Walked to the car. Did you come back?
Yeah, I just relaxed but yeah. The first bat took me out of that whole first game. So, but then I was able to talk to Dan and talk to a couple other people and relax a little bit, and I think my second game was a lot better. So,
well, this is what I'm going to recommend, Dan. I'm going to have you ask for your input too. Here's what I say you do. First of all, the league and all this stuff is practice. You're not playing tournaments or anything. You want to go up there and have fun, but you want to go up there. Like I say, you're mechanics. I mean, we got to nitpick to find something. I think we saw a couple of things, but I watched it in slow motion. It's not bad. And our concept of art of hitting is you can do anything you want if you do it well. But the one thing you got to do when you swing is you got to swing hard, dude, just in case you hit it. Because if you swing hard, even when you have a bad swing, a lot of times in softball, it's not how good your good swings are, it's how good your bad swings are. What I mean by that, you can hit a rocket ship and the third baseman dies and catches it, and then you can hit a damn little off the bat one that becomes a hit. So that's how you get high averages a lot. But
yeah, like I said,
are you swinging hard when you swing? That's all I'm saying.
I try to, and like I said, I have an energy problem. Those are you know, my body. But, you know, if I have energy, then I try to swing as hard as I can.
Well, you know, it's all, again, it's all mental, and we got to, and it's focus, you know.
Because even here today, it took me about 15 cuts where I could actually loosen up and, you know, and actually kind of get that grunt swing in.
That's all normal. Normal. A lot of people laugh at that grunt.
Oh, they laugh at me all.
You grunt a lot when you
yeah, they make fun of me.
But look, it's all about, it's like karate, you know. I don't know a lot about karate, but I know, you know, what they're doing is channeling all their energy. And like when they break those boards, they're channeling everything. They're focusing, and that's all you're doing is focusing all your effort into that ball and exploding at the last minute. And that's what that's about. Listen, dude, just get up there and be who you are. Because look, I watch you today. It'd be hard. I'll watch the video and stuff, but it'd be hard pressed to find anything wrong other than some kind of little nitpick thing.
I appreciate it. Let me come out. So
you're welcome to come out anytime you want.
Awesome.
Dan, I actually, what do you say, Dan?
Oh, you leave me hanging?
Oh, I'm sorry.
On film?
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot my buddy. Go ahead, add your input. Wait, let the Dano say.
Yeah, the only thing I see with Zane is it goes really good when you hit strikes, man. So keep hitting strikes. That's it.
Selection is pretty terrible too.
Yeah, don't be afraid to take a walk.
Yeah,
But be aggressive.
All right.
Never fail to be aggressive, right, Dano?
yes, sir.
Okay, man. Well, we had a few suggestions for Zane, and we saw no big issue in his swing. We thought it was a pretty good, solid swing. He needed to be a little more aggressive. That was a suggestion we gave him. And we mean to be swing the bat fast, be aggressive to the ball, hit it hard, but going fast to the ball and hitting it square is the way you do that. And if he needs to do anything, it may need to adjust his stride, but he needs a lot of batting practice. And that's where he's going to develop what he feels comfortable with. And it goes to all the other things about the bats. Now we're going to let you look at Zane swinging today and compare him to some others. And you be the judge, see what you think. Let us know what you think. Hit subscribe if you like it. Have a good day. Here we got Zane here on his second practice. Look at, dude, that's it about over the fence. Nice swing, dude. So let's look at Zane's swing in slow motion. That leg's pretty high. He comes around, squares that ball up, hits it pretty solid. It's another one, fast motion. This is Phil Farmer. He's 76. Zane's like 51 or 52, I forget. I asked him, I forgot. Yeah. Phil's MVP a lot of times in the 75 and over team that we play on together. This is Zane again. I really don't see anything wrong with his swing. I mean, technically wrong. Might be doing this or that, but this is my son Scott. I could critique his swing a little more than Zane, but he hits it 410 feet. You don't need to kick. You know, this is John too. John, he hits it well into the 360, 370 range, sometimes 390. Now, Dan has become a really effective hitter since he's moved here to Florida from Canada, and it's got practice all the time. And this is Zane again, unloads on one. This is myself, and not the greatest swing in the world, but technically sound. I'm just trying to drive that ball. This is Zane again. Topped it a little bit, but again, I think there he's over. His stride was a little too long, I believe. But he just got to the ball late. Most of the time, it's you either hit on the top of the ball, hit that grounder, get to the ball late maybe. Here's old Alf, who has got a nice swing for a big old guy. Well, that's it, folks. See you next time.